Hi guys, welcome back to The Good Place for the last time ever. This is the last episode, season 4, episode 13. That says whenever you're ready. So last time they made it to The Good Place, they figured out that it got mind-numbingly boring because you got everything you wanted basically. So they gave the people a way out of paradise, and they seem to have their happy ending in this episode, which all of you guys were like, "Oh, prepare for tears, prepare for tissues," because it's gonna be sad. So I'm a bit scared. I don't want to read the synopsis. And it's 50 minutes long. I'm scared. Don't know what to expect from this. Yeah. So before we start, I had a wonderful time doing this series. I never thought I would do it again until one person, I don't remember who, proposed it, and we're like, "Oh, this would be good." I was like, "Oh yeah, I never finished this show. This could be good," and here we are. So thank you so much for following me through this whole journey of 4 seasons entirely of my little reactions out there in the world. So thank you very much for following me this through. And let's watch this one last time. By the way, I will be doing a separate video on the 2 new series that I'm gonna go watch, and I'm gonna be talking about it there. So yeah, hope you guys liked it, and let's go one final time.
For you, it's the #1 request among men over 50 who've gotten in here.
No, the whole point is to learn how to do stuff without using afterlife magic. You know, maybe keep it on deck. Whatever.
We should go, by the way. We're gonna be late.
Oh, where does the time go?
How?
So ultimately, this all goes back to the line from Professor May's book.
It's messy.
Ready, Chidi? Hello.
Oh, he got all the flags.
Collection's grown.
Yeah, sure has. I have 322 frog things now.
Oh, 323, I just got another one. Never not excited about frogs?
That's what he likes.
What is happening? This was like an empty void.
The Joint Council of Afterlife Affairs is called to order. Let's make this quick, kids.
Our biggest problem is that we need more architects and actors.
Well, sorry, but these younger demon actors have no dedication to their craft. They think they can just start acting. They have to learn that acting is reacting, and reacting is pre-acting. But pre-acting, well, that's just being.
Vicky.
Get down a notch, Daniel Day-Lewis. Sean, what you got?
Well, I'll begin by saying that this new system stinks, and Michael stinks, and we should throw this all in the garbage and go back to the way it used to be when everyone was tortured.
There's still some bumps in the road, but this system is good and it's working. Come on.
Ever.
Seriously?
Ever. Admit that.
I know, buddy. I know.
What is happening? No! Don't do this to me! 2 point... I don't even know what that means. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. At one point, hundreds of bear years ago, I turned off my ability.
And I believe in you.
Isn't that his dad?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, he's not nervous about... Oops, sorry. Wah!
It took you more than 433,000 tries, but you just played the perfect game of Madden. You did it! It's no bullet. No bullet.
I did it.
Oh,
I need to talk to everyone.
no, don't leave.
Should I ask them to come here?
No, I had a better idea.
An announcement to make. I'm leaving. Going through the door.
Wow. You sure?
Yeah, I am.
No.
We thought the best move was to gather everyone together for a sort of farewell party. We're gonna eat and drink, and there will be dancing.
Fun. We
Okay, homies, you're sad. I can tell because you have the same looks on your faces that my teachers did whenever I raised my hand in class. Be happy. I'm gonna DJ. We'll play EDM all night. Come on.
Come on. Oof. Now I'm bummed about two things.
Not Jason first. Are you kidding me?
If you're sad too.
I know. And I am a little, but also I know this is the right time for him to leave. I really am okay. I promise.
Because we don't know. To me, this is like they've been here for a week, right? In my head, it's like they've been here for a week. They obviously have not. But yeah.
If you're not.
Always.
Real special treat. My old dance crew dance resolution is here. Y'all ready to turn it up one last time?
How did you know?
It wasn't like I heard a bell ring or anything. I just suddenly had this calm feeling. Like the air inside my lungs was the same as the air outside my body. It was peaceful. You know the feeling when you think a jalapeno popper is going to be too hot, but you bite into it anyway, and it's actually the perfect temperature.
Believe it or not, I do know that feeling. That feeling rules.
You know? Can I get your advice on something? I'm scared Janet's gonna forget me. Her falling in love with someone else, I'm fine with that. Like if Jason Momoa or if Lara Croft Tomb Raider gets in and Janet's like, that's what's up. Totally cool. But her forgetting me would be sad. So I made her this. What do you guys think?
It's lovely. But she's not gonna forget you, man. I mean, she literally can't. She remembers everything that ever happened.
Even if she could forget someone, I don't think she's gonna forget you.
Are they all gonna do this? Are you kidding me? I didn't want to see that.
You can sit on that bench as long as you want. Whenever you're ready, you just walk through.
I love you, Janet.
I love you too, Jason.
I hope you have a nice rest of eternity. I made you something. Ah, Dip, I lost it.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I made you this cool thing so you remember me, even when you're married to Aquaman.
What?
I lost it somewhere in this forest.
He's lying.
The magical squirrel probably ate it.
Jason, it's okay. I'm never gonna forget you. In fact, to me, you won't even really be gone. I don't experience time the same way you do. I kind of live all times at once.
Maybe that's why she's not as
You know what you
sad as she
Once
thought
I
she'd be.
spoke to Salvia and saw the past and the future at the same time. Then I tried to brush my teeth with my cat.
To me, remembering moments with you is the same as living in them.
Can you just remember the happy times and forget the bad stuff?
There was no bad stuff. It was all good.
I don't think from the wedding I've ever seen them kiss. I'm already tearing up. No, that means he crossed.
Congratulations. Actually, I just finished repaving my driveway yesterday, so cross that one off too. Before you start your next project, you should know that thing that you asked me to tell you when it happened. It happened. I mean, it's gone through the system, so they'll be a little different, right? I would hope. Oh, I've never had lunch with Mum and Dad. Only ever stood silently behind their chairs while they ate lobster tail with Oscar de la Renta. I'm right here. We will get through this together. There. Welcome. My darlings. My darlings. Oh, my little girls.
We love you both so much.
So
very much. We have a million things to talk to you about, but first, we are sorry. We'll just be endlessly sorry forever and ever. Holy crap.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Even their parents got a Home Alone. That's so sweet.
For the 1 millionth time, they've sent us teddy bears and flowers. You think they'd understand that we can get these things ourselves if we want?
I'm ready to go.
Oh, nuts. I knew it.
You finished everything on your list?
I did. I learned how to install a bathtub, fly a helicopter, defuse a bomb, do the perfect backhand slice. My last goal was to spend one meaningful day with my parents. And now I've spent thousands of them. Repainted all the walls and trained all the animals.
Champagne?
Sure. Thank you, Panda.
What the fuck?
Sister, my parents.
This whole episode is just sad.
Very hard. Tonight, it's just us.
I just thought about this because as you said, Bay and Jay was like at first, my first thought was like children. So I wonder, like, if it's you go to paradise, can you have like fake children? We could adopt heaven children.
Anthony, I admire you so very much. Your strength, toughness, self-esteem, not to mention, you have a rockin' bod.
Did you just turn the tables on me?
I got nothing left to teach you.
Done it. I know. One more goal to add to the list, please.
Now cross it off. I don't want to leave.
Great. Then stay. New party, everyone. A staying party.
No, I also don't want to stay. I'm done here, but I don't want to go there.
It's kind of your only options.
No, they aren't. I want to learn to do what you do, Michael. I want to be an architect, design afterlives.
You're a wonderful person, but you're a person. It's impossible.
Nonsense. I can learn just like I learned all this other stuff. I've spent most of my life pretending to help people. If I were an architect, I could do it for real.
That would be
Really.
awesome.
Don't make me talk to your manager.
Oh!
One.
Oh, thanks, Tahani. Just toss it on the pile.
Aw, see, it's not as special anymore.
So you can never tell a woman to smile?
Brent attempts 15. Shit, it's too blurry.
Legitimately be
15,734 or something.
prettier if she smiled. Am I helping her?
Glenn? Edie? This is your new intern, Tahani.
Tahani, this is so neat. I haven't seen you since I was exploded into goo. I didn't get any neon, did I?
You did, but it's all go over the bridge.
Brought you a little first day on the job present. Once you're a big deal around here, I hope you don't mind if I brag about knowing you.
Name dropping is a little gauche, Michael, but do some
I'm glad that she stayed. Because Jason's gone. Are you kidding me? This is.
Working out the terms of moral justification is an unending task. Boom! I did it! It only took me 2,000 Baramies, but I finally finished that book. Ha-ha, sucker!
Okay, well, if she is an architect, then she should design my idea. A karaoke room that's also a tanning bed.
Ooh, yes.
And like the harder you commit to the song, like the tanner you get.
I gotta say, I am so glad that going through the system did not totally change you two ding dongs.
Oh, for dessert, we have to get the tiramisu.
Chidi and Agonye. Just
Casually make
I love that they brought all the people from the light.
I mean, I guess I didn't.
Because we're all done.
I'm tired.
Sure.
I'll make it ready for bed.
Cool. I'm gonna take a little stroll. I'll see you in a bit.
They both.
Oh, hey, perfect. Are these good
that, but he's getting close. I can tell. I need to do something to shake things up, you know? Light a spark. Oh, Janet? Hi there. Hi. I think Chidi's almost ready to walk through the door, and I need to keep him here. So, can you make me a bed shaped like a giant highlighter and like a sexy, edible valedictorian robe?
No, I think this calls for something spiritual.
Okay, but if I do this right, my man's gonna be talking to God. You know what I mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Forgive me, Eleanor, but if Chidi's ready to go, it's time for him to go.
He didn't say that yet, though. We're in classic Chidi gray area.
You need to remind him of what's great about this place.
It takes my breath away every time.
Talk it out, bud. Tell me everything you know about this place. Because, full disclosure, I didn't really listen the first time you told me.
Well, I mean, that's the Acropolis. Oh, and this is the Pnyx. Thousands of Athenians would gather here and listen to people discuss their city and its laws from that stage right there. This was so special. Thank you. Should we head home?
Nope, because we're not done yet. There's more special trip. Janet? Hi there. You enjoying your trip, Chidi? Yes, we are, but it's not over yet. We are ready to head to destination number 2, remember?
Yes, of course. Head right this way.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Paris.
Yes, Paris, obviously.
My favorite city. And you even picked the ideal weather. Overcast and chilly. Perfect for staying inside and reading.
Is this what you were hinting to me?
I was thinking Six Flags, but this is way better.
I love you. Completely and utterly.
Oh, crap.
But I have to go.
But you don't. No, you don't have to go. You don't have to leave me.
I don't want to leave you. I'm just ready to leave. I have the same feeling that the others described. A kind of quietude in my soul.
But we just had it. What if those other dummies didn't wait long enough?
Remember that day we were with our parents? My mom kissed you goodbye and got lipstick on your cheek, and your mom rubbed it off. I don't know why that was it, but that was it. And I didn't want to tell you because
No, man, this can't be. Because Jason's gone, Tahani's off doing her thing, and I'm not ready to go. So if you leave, then I'm alone here. I was alone my whole life. And I told myself I like it that way, but I don't. I like it with you.
Okay, I won't go.
Really?
Yeah, I won't go. There's still plenty to do.
But he should. Fuck, I'm crying. But that just makes him miserable, but she doesn't want to leave either. I did not think this was going to be this episode. Jason was the first to go. It's sad. And that Chidi stayed this long because of Eleanor is the best, and it's I can't get that feeling because it's like I understand it on a disconnected part of myself in a way that's like I'm very scared of death. So to me the idea of just like you've died, you go to the afterlife, and then you leave for somewhere else that you don't know by choice seems a bit I get it on a way of like matter of fact, so like yeah, the feeling like I get it that like it's been so long, it's been like eternity and not all at the same time because time is weird in that place, and they've done everything they wanted to do and they're good, but at the same time the me who loves life, like my brain gets it but my feelings don't. It also, because this episode is just after their first time in paradise, it feels like they've they've been there for a week. I feel like they just got here and now they're going over.
Literally anything you could possibly imagine. What are you thinking?
Working out the terms of moral justification is an unending task. That's what I was thinking about. That sentence.
You want to eat that sentence for dinner? Can we eat words? Because I asked Janet about this.
No, it's the last line of Scanlan's book. Remember? The whole book is about how we should try to find rules other people can't reasonably reject, and then he ends it by saying, the search for how to find those rules will go on forever. Because it would make Eleanor sad. And I could do this forever. Zip you around the universe, showing you cool stuff. And I'd still never find the justification for getting you to stay. Because it's a selfish rule. I owe it to you to let you go. I'll take anything you got. Hit me.
Picture a wave in the ocean. You can see it, measure it, its height, the way the sunlight refracts when it passes through, and it's there, and you can see it, you know what it is, it's a wave. And then it crashes on the shore, and it's gone. But the water is still there. The wave was just a different way for the water to be for a little while. That's one conception of death for a Buddhist. The wave returns to the ocean.
That was so
where it
cool.
came from. Where it's supposed to be.
I was not ready to cry this hard.
None of this is bad.
Feels like it is. I know it's not. I know it's not. It's just
Give me one last favor.
him going at peace, but
Say goodbye to me now. And leave before I wake up. You can sit on that bench as long as you'd like. And whenever you're ready, you just walk through.
I'm ready.
Oh, Dick, you're back.
Jason?
Yeah.
What? But how? Why?
Funny story. Remember how I made you something and I thought I lost it because it wasn't in my pocket? Turns out it was in my other pocket. By the time I found it, you were gone. I was just gonna leave it for you, but I was worried you would get eaten by that magic squirrel. So I decided to wait for you to come back. Every so often a different Janet came, but I didn't
he
wanna
waited all that long for her.
It's been like 1,000 Baramies.
Chidi, wait up!
He came back only to leave. Are you kidding me?
Hey-oh, time to go nuts, because I brought donuts.
Where?
No one's here. Shoot, it's going to be a big laugh.
Hey, sweetie, did you not get the message?
No, why was the meeting canceled?
Yeah, forever. We dissolved the council.
What?
We don't need it anymore. Your system's working perfectly. Millions of humans passing their tests, you know. Oh, Vicky's really killing it on the training. So.
Sure, why not?
Hey, Derek.
Yes, Mindy. What can Derek do for you?
Eleanor and I are gonna talk for a bit, so go into your nether sphere.
That's Derek?
Mindy has rebooted Derek more than 151 million times. Derek is now both a singular point in space, and yet Derek also contains space itself. The nexus of Derek is without dimension. The moment of Derek's creation and the eventual
version of me if I'd never met my friends. You're like the worst case scenario of what I could have become.
No offense.
None taken. Look, the thing is, Eleanor, I am fine with where I am.
See, I don't think you are. Or at least you could be better. If we're cut from the same cloth, then trust me, there's greater happiness waiting for you if you form bonds with other people. And I think you know that. You told me about me and Chidi that time. You showed me the tape. You said you were rooting for us. I think you have the ability to care.
I don't know. Caring just seems like a lot of work. And I have been on my own for so long. I can't imagine putting my fate in the hands of some stranger.
I thought you might say that. System, after all this time, she's a little worried about who might end up designing her test.
Say no more. I'm on the case.
Really? Are you, like, certified or whatever?
Well, not yet, but it won't be long, right, Sean?
Oh, I think you'll find that Tahani will be certified very soon. Did that sound evil? I didn't mean it to. I do think you'll find that Tahani will be certified. Here. Shut up, Glenn.
Great. So, back to your old life, chill with your floating derrick head. Tahani gets certified, you enter the system, Tahani designs your test. Deal?
Why not? Something new. Thanks for giving a crap about me. I don't really give a crap about myself, so it's nice that someone does. I'm really glad I filmed you having sex.
That is the weirdest thing ever.
Janet, with the fork, I should be ready, and I'm not.
But I am.
Michael, what are you doing?
I'm going through the door. There's nothing left for me to do. I feel sated and...
I would say yes, but the music is sus.
Thinking this through, dude.
Yes, I am. A calm has washed over me. Blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. Did I go through the wrong way? Wait, just one minute. I know this is going to look silly, but it probably won't work.
Is he doing?
What are you doing?
I am returning my damn essence to the damn fabric of the damn universe.
With her, design some afterlife neighborhoods?
I did that already, remember? Spent 50 baramies making new neighborhoods for new residents. When you've already designed the ultimate one, it's kind of a letdown. I've loved being here, but Jason's gone. Chidi's gone. You know, even Doug Forsett went through the door.
That was probably for the best. That guy partied so hard when he was here.
Well, yeah, he deserved
I'll
it.
just stay here forever, you know, putter around doing mundane things like some sad old retiree. Maybe I'll have Janet make me a hardware store so I can buy a hex wrench that I don't really need.
Cockamamie. That's what I think of your plan. I think it's cockamamie.
You'll never have to hear from any of us ever again.
Ooh. Because y'all are annoying. I mean, you did save the universe and all, but your tone. It's your tone. I know.
Michael? Come on in.
All my Earth stuff. Oh, my old bowling ball. Oh, high paper clips. What prompted all this?
You know, it took me a while to figure it out. But earlier, when you were walking back and forth through the door, it hit me. You will never be at peace until you get the one thing you truly want.
I'm gonna be...
A real boy, Pinocchio.
The judge gave me the power to make you an actual human. Goodbye, fire squid. Hello, silver fox.
Oh, Eleanor. Oh, my goodness.
Now, you need to be sure about this. You're gonna live down there for, like, some amount of time. You'll die, really die, then you'll enter an afterlife test, be judged on what you did, the whole deal. At least so we think.
Hey, Mike, where you headed today?
Earth, actually.
Huh. Been a while. Is the return quicker?
No need. One-way trip.
Wow. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. I have something for you.
It's an actual frog.
It's real. He's a real
Michael?
Mr. Jumpy Legs. Oh. I thought you were gonna.
Yeah. I thought so too. Oh, I thought he was gonna be born.
There's enough money in there so that you don't starve, but not so much that you become an entitled jerk.
Thank you, Jen.
Make a doctor's appointment as soon as you get down there. And no salty food. You have to keep your blood pressure down. You have blood now.
I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Will he remember this?
I'll see you again, you know. I'll see you when I get back.
So as I mentioned before, you can sit on this bench as long as you want. And whenever you're ready, you just walk through. Care to join me for a bit? Margarita? Always.
Okay. Top 3 moments of your not life with us. Go.
You telling us that we should try to help other people on Earth. The moment that we all got into the good place for real, and then it's an 8 million way tie of every time Jason and I kissed. He was a really good kisser.
Bet he was.
I wonder how Michael's doing.
I assume he's doing the same as every human.
3, 2.
Some good days. Some bad days.
She's gonna be okay. The city has some really good hospitals.
He's got a few friends.
Such a good boy, Jason. Such a good
You named a dog Jason?
I can't stand.
What do you think happens when people walk through the door? It's the only thing in the universe I don't know.
I don't know either. The wave returns to the ocean. What the ocean does with the water after that is anyone's guess. But as a very wise, not robot once told me, true joy is in the mystery.
Do you mind if I stay here until you're gone?
Only if you say that thing I taught you.
I hate to see you walk through the final door at the edge of existence, but I love to watch you leave.
I want to see, but at the same time, I don't want to. Just that made me tear up. Well, it made me cry, actually. What?
Hey, this was delivered to my building by mistake. I think it's yours.
Oh, hey. Thanks so much. Oh, wow. I think I know what this is. Oh. Oh, my. Oh, my. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
Yeah, no problem. Take it easy.
I'll do you one better. I'll say this to you, my friend, with all the love in my heart and all the wisdom of the universe. Take it sleazy.
He finally got to say it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about it. And it makes me sad. Just thinking about it. I they kind of showed us a bit how it was, but someone in the comments was saying that some people preferred last episode to be the ending, which I can see why. But at the same time, it goes around, you know. The only thing I'm sad about is that Janet is, until Michael came back, was gonna be really alone. And she looked really sad about that, so I would have liked to see a bit from that. Fuck. I just keep thinking of them, that because they were always alive to us, even when they were back on Earth for a little bit. They they went through the Jaden's void, so we didn't see them die. Well, it took Tahani, but fuck. You guys warned me. I thought I would shed a few tears, not like continuous crying. Ah, I look at my eyes are so red. Oh, I'm sad. You know, if I was like, oh, I'm gonna maybe do some homework after this, but maybe not. I'm just gonna talk about the episode and talk about the season. This episode was obviously heartbreaking. Um, it was. I love to see them at peace, to make them feel complete, and it's kind of the idea that, like, you know, the idea of ghosts. Um, when they stay on Earth, it's because they have something that makes them uh feel like they have something unfinished. It's sort of like that. Well, it felt like that. That they had to do things before they felt like complete. And Tahani was just, she was like, I've done everything I did, but like I don't want to go. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to birth through all my feelings. And I'm glad. It's a mixed feeling because I'm glad that they came together, and I'm glad that they after all this time, after all this spell, just to have an afterlife that they deserved. I'm glad that they finally got it. Right? I'm glad that um they finally went through life and um well, the afterlife, and did everything they could. They did loved everyone they could, blah blah blah, because they deserve it. But at the same time, seeing them go really hurt. I might see it different way. Uh, well, while I get it, like I'm getting teary just thinking about it. I'm really emotional as a person. And especially deaths and characters. I get really emotional about that. Uh, and it's funny because example. Okay, so example, I get when it's a character's death is like that, like when they talk about it, when it's slow, or when they're like, I don't want to die, that always gets me all the time. But sometimes if the death of the character is too quick and like it's an accident and they die, I'm not gonna get as teary-eyed. Or if I don't know the character, of course, like if the character is like a random dude that just died. Like example, this is Avengers Infinity War. Spoiler. Avengers Infinity War spoiler. When Gamora died. Sorry. I I didn't cry. Honestly, because it was too quick. In my head it happened too fast. And it was like when we figured out what he was doing, Thanos, it took a few seconds. So I didn't cry. I didn't like I was like, wait, what? And before I had time to process what just happened, it's like they moved on. Um But like when like Peter Spider-Man died, that got me. I don't want to go, or like just when he died, I was crying constantly when everyone fainted. So I'm emotional like that, and seeing them go like that, and I know they were happy, and it's a bit different because they went through the afterlife. They did everything they could possibly wish they could have done, that they could do want to do, and they had no regrets left. That's how they felt they could move on, because they had no regrets, they had nothing to do anymore. That's why they moved on. It's a bit different from when you die in life, that you didn't have the chance to do everything you wanted, not in the way in the afterlife that you did, and that it hit hard. I've already been talking for 9 minutes. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a long after video. um Jason Jason being the first to go surprised me at first, because I thought he was always just gonna be riding on life and just enjoying himself out there, but like the way he was just like, when he finally he did the perfect game of, I don't remember what, he was like, oh, I did it, like, oh shit, I did like my lifelong dream, what the frick. Right. um so I guess for him, moving off was a bit easier. We didn't get to see when Chidi wanted to leave, because he was like, yeah, it already happened. I just stayed for you, and now I can't stay anymore. Um, Tahani, like, she wanted, like, she didn't even get close to the door. She was like, I don't want this afterlife that I have anymore, but like, I don't want to disappear into like, uh, nothing, you know? Uh, so, yeah. That was so sad. Fuck. And the fact that Eleanor was like, I don't want you to go, I don't want you to go, made it so sadder. This was like, I've been. It was very selfish of her, but at the same time, it's like, I want to live with you forever, and I'm not ready to die. I'm gonna to fade. I'm not ready to fade, and I don't want to live the rest of my afterlife weird bury me. The calendar had a triangle in it. With you, without you. It was so sad. And when she helped everyone she could, and then she was finally ready. Like, it took her a few seconds. Like, before she was just like super nervous because she didn't actually want to go. She just, everybody else, she didn't know what else to do to feel that complete feeling. And it's like, I should, but she didn't. And she felt so, all of them, when they left, it always just felt like, it all just felt like so, come on, my brain, like, nonchalant, right? Just like, oh, I'm just going, like, it's not a big deal, not anymore. And so Jason, the first time he went, he didn't even go. He was just like, I need to find a present. I thought it was fake. I thought it was just him trying to stay up a little bit at first. But he stayed all that time, and he became a monk. He was just thinking about stuff. Like, that's such a Jason thing to do. Like, I don't. Well, I guess maybe if it's at the edge of the universe, he couldn't just leave, or well, like, not like go back to the good place is what I mean, not fade. Uh, but yeah. I mean, this is all I have to talk about the episode. So, just the show. Oh my god. It's such a good show. I feel like they ended it perfectly. Sometimes, like, The Flash. Oh my gosh. The Flash. It came to my mind because I spoke to it with my father, because I used to watch it with my father. last seasons have been kind of repetitive. They milked it too much, but this perfect. It fell just the perfect way. They had a script to write. They wrote it. They filmed it. They just did it, and it's gone. And it felt like such a good story. And they could have ended it last episode. They could have just said, "Oh, they just live happily after, and one day they leave." But seeing them leave and be content, and seeing kind of their death, sort of, felt good to see. I love the character development. If you compare how they act in season one, like Jason was like doing nothing for like 10,000, 1,000 Baramies or something, and I still don't know how would that approximate to anything, but like I love that. I loved the character development. I love the story. I love how they managed to wind humor and just this really story about philosophy, about like the world and like the kind of idea of heaven and hell taken in these matters. And I loved it. It was really a good show. And sometimes you didn't even need special effects. Like sometimes you could see that it was green screen. Like when they were in the balloon last episode and they were like going to the good, I was like, oh my god, it's such green screen. But I didn't care. It didn't go down the show because of that. My opinion of it is just I didn't care because of the story. The characters were so good. How it all related to each other. I think well, this whole show is about character development, so I think that's the most um, cool thing about it is that it's also like I could tell you a bunch of things and reasons why they all develop, but you need to watch it from the beginning to see how they're so different, right? And Tahani's, oh my god, I forgot to mention that Tahani's parents that were just like, oh my god, I'm sorry, and we love you, blah blah blah. It was so sweet. The both of the sisters deserved that after so long. Their parents were so freaking mean. They were, I don't even know what to call them, abusive, neglectful, a weird mix of the both. Just rich parents that didn't really care. I love that they got it. Right? They got it at the end. And I love the idea of improving because sometimes it's I want to say an example, but not a lot of people will know. Or maybe okay, so there's a character in a show called My Hero Academia. Like it's a pretty popular show, but if you don't know anime, then you know nothing about this, which is why I'm like, and basically, they have superpowers in this world, and his superpower is really strong. So teachers always tell him, "Oh, you're gonna be so good," and like only 20% of the population doesn't have a superpower. And his best friend doesn't, and they're all kind of all the teachers don't like him because he doesn't have a superpower. And he's told he's the greatest all the time. And if things happen in the show, and he becomes a much more mature person, even though sometimes it's debatable. Not that he he learns about this, and he tries to make steps to kind of I'm not all the way through to My Hero Academia, like to economy with it. But like if he had stayed in this mindset from beginning to end, if he had never seen those circumstances, he would never have changed as a person, and he died. He probably would have gone to hell. Hell, the bad place. Like if because he was a bully, basically. I forgot to mention that he was a bully. Basically, he was like, he told him to like jump off a roof once, and it's all because that's what he thought was normal. He thought that was like he was mean about it, and it's like he was dating and he realized it, but also like the teachers were like, yeah, like He's like, doesn't have a superpower. You can just, it doesn't matter, you know? So he would have gone to the bad place, but just having these, what I'm trying to say is the idea that they have these trials make it so much better. That you can get better. And that circumstances laid a big weight on who you are as a person. And the fact that they can make this up in tests, in the system, in the afterlife, is such a good way, because you're not the same person. I am not the same person I was yesterday. Like, this is a bit more of a, but like 10 years ago, I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I'm not the same I'm not the same person I'm gonna be in 10 years. So I love the idea that they came up with the system. Loved it. Yeah. I loved really everything about the show. It was so good. Yeah. I think that's it. I've been talking for 20 minutes. Holy shit, this is gonna be such a long episode. I think I'm gonna end it here. Like I said at the beginning, thank you so much for following me through this journey. There were times when I was like not there for 2 weeks. And you guys all commented, you guys stayed. I remember all the regulars that just comment like on every single video, and it's just so fun to read your comments and just think about it, about the show and what your thoughts were on it. And you guys really kept the show going. I really loved doing this. It was fun to watch. I think for like reaction videos, I think this is such a good show to react to. I really loved it. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm gonna mention what I'm gonna watch next in another video. So any comments you have on that, you can have it on the next video. It's probably gonna be posted tomorrow for you. So any comments you have on that, just post it on the next video. If you can't wait, you can't post it on here. I'm just saying if you don't want to repeat yourself. So yeah, for the last time of this series, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't be afraid to leave a like and subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.